Hello, I'm Jarg, and welcome back to the Terraria's Basic Beginner's Guide. Last time, we were actually in the world. We actually defeated the Wall of Flesh, got into hard mode, and collected some resources, as well as fought and died to Skeletron Prime. Now, why am I not in the world right now? Well, this is actually a couple of days after that video went out. I spent some time just doing some stuff off camera, and I got a notification that told me that pirates were coming to the world. So, I didn't have any time to record when I saw that event happen, but yes, pirates are approaching from the west. So I wanted to just, well, come back to this. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to put on my titanium armor, because we're going to have a bit of a fight. I highly recommend making sure that you're prepared for this kind of stuff, and yeah, this is kind of like the Goblin invasion in a way. You actually notice we got... well, we got pirates instead of goblins. However, unlike the goblins, these guys have a little something different with them. That being what I would consider a boss fight of sorts. So make sure you are ready. What do I got on me? I'm going to put on the yo-yo bag. Oh. So yeah, these pirates, they come in all different shapes and forms, but the annoying thing is that these guys have range. These guys will not just go down easily, so be prepared. But you do want to keep your eye out. You definitely want to fight them. This pirate captain, I would say, is kind of like a mini-boss, if anything. Who also drops... I believe he drops a parrot on his death, so something to keep an eye out for. But there are... oh, there are a couple of good items we can get out from fighting pirates. Although the chances of getting them are very rare. They are mostly money-based items. Also, these guys will drop you a lot of furniture items. I'm just going to say that right now. The items are called, quote, golden furniture. They're not all that valuable, really. It's just mostly there for show. Ow. And yeah, if you actually notice, I am taking a bit of a beating from all this. Although I'm a little bit surprised I have not seen the main thread of this entire system. Well, the entire pirate invasion. Because they are supposed to have a ship. The Flying Dutchman is supposed to come out and, well, fight us. Because that's another thing that can drop. If the pirate captain is the mini-boss, there it is. The Flying Dutchman is the boss. Something to keep an eye out for. This thing can hit hard. So you want to make sure you're ready. I don't have my yo-yo. Fix that real quick. So if we can destroy the ship, we have a chance of getting some... the ship has the best chance of getting the good items. Although the ship has a lot of health. Doesn't go down easily. And we also have to deal with pirates fighting at us. Ow. So yeah, fighting this thing from range, it was probably the preferred way of doing this. Also, if you notice, the health bars change. That's because the left and the right side kind of does have an effect on the layout of this thing. Dang it! God dang crossbow. I'll come back in about a second now. Come on. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna take you back. Oh, right, I forgot this thing can also drop pirates. That's another annoying thing about, yeah. Also, I don't think the... yeah, I don't think the minions can solely target the cannons. That's annoying. Oh my god, stop it! These guys are just annoying because of how... God dang it, they can get you, like, so easily. Okay, thankfully, though, that ship shouldn't be going anywhere. I hope not. No. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I would like to kill the Flying Dutchman at least once. Some of these guys could just leave me alone for 5 minutes. Okay, so no, they can target that. God dang it! There's just so many pirates. It's ridiculous. Okay, well, let's try a minion set at this rate. Okay, my minions don't want to get ya. Okay, well, thankfully, we did defeat the... We technically did defeat the pirates, as the invasion thing on the bottom right-hand corner is gone. There we go, thank you! God dang, that was annoying. Yeah, as I was saying, these guys will give you a bunch of golden items and whatnot. Pirate staff. Some of the pirate... Oh, that one's new to me. Better than the spider staff. But this item I got right here. Gold ring is 1 out of 3 items that you can get. Very useful. The foot increases the coin pickup range. Honestly, of the 3 items, I would say I got the worst of the 3. How it works is that there is one item that will increase how much coin enemies will drop. I believe it's you can get anywhere between 1 to 10 more 10 extra coins for every time you hit the enemy. And the other one is a discount code, causing anything you buy to be 20% off. That includes upgrades you get from the Goblin Tinkerer. Now, if you actually look, we actually see I got some stuff out of these guys. Golden doors, golden chairs, golden piano. A bunch of gold stuff, but it's all just vanity items, really. Nothing all that fantastic. Again, I mean, they have some nice look to it, but I wouldn't be like, oh man, I need to get all this. Alright. Well, also, if you actually look, the stuff, it sells decently enough. 1 gold and 33 silver, so that's up to you whether or not you want them or not. Personally, nah. I'd rather just sell them. Although I think I'll keep the golden piano just for style. Alright, let's see what the pirates look like. If I get rid of spiders. Well, I got my own little pirate crew now. Now I shall find the One Piece. Alright, neat. Well, that's one thing I wanted to show off. Another thing I want to show off is going to require us going up to... Oh, hello there, fairy. Going to require us going up towards the upper reaches of the world. Now, I don't know all of them, really. I don't know all the requirements to get the thing to show up. I think it's just kind of a random thing to show up. But there is a, quote, boss. I didn't want the spider. There is a boss that can show up as soon as we enter hard mode and we are up high enough into the world. If you got Harpy spawning, you're high enough. Here we go, finally! The Wyvern can show up. It is technically a boss, and part of this boss is that he will drop you a different type of soul. These called the Souls of Flight. Unfortunately, he died in a place that I can't easily get to. Thanks to my minions, thanks a lot, guys. Would have also helped if I actually paid attention to where I was. But either way, he'll drop you Souls of Flight, and the Souls of Flight are a very useful item. We go back to the base and talk to the guide. he can show us that we can make a couple of different things. Most importantly are these, known as wings. They allow you flight and slow falling. So they allow you to fly, so it's extra height. They allow you to fall slowly, but it doesn't tell you, it also gives you the effect of the horseshoe, which makes you negate fall damage entirely. Now, there are a bunch of different rings that you can make, some requiring rare items like a giant harpy's feather or pixie dust, and many of them are going to be better than another. I highly recommend looking up the wiki to find out, like, what you can make and, like, what's the best, because I highly recommend a set of wings. Okay, sorry about that. I think the best item that I can make myself right now is called the Harpy Wings. However, to get that, you need to get a big harpy feather to drop from harpies. So, if you want to try and get that one, I highly recommend having a... what's it called? Highly recommend a water candle and maybe some battle potions just to get the harpy spawn rates to increase until you can get it. Otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna be up here just trying to fight off another wyvern and make myself a set of wings, so I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, so with 20 Souls of Flight and 1 giant harpy's feather, right next to an upgraded anvil, I can make myself the harpy wings, and immediately I'm going to be putting that over the balloon I got. They kind of do the same thing, really. Both negate fall damage, both allow me to go extra high. But honestly, these might be the same. It might be the same height as I'm getting with the balloon, to be honest. No, I'm getting a lot more air with the wings than I am with the balloon. Although without the balloon, I don't get as much jump height, but that's honestly nothing I'm too worried about. So, okay, that's 2 of the things I wanted to talk about today. I still got 2 more, although I'm going to wait to see if anything should happen at 7:30 this in-game night. Okay, I got nothing coming, which is perfectly fine by me. So that means I can show this off. So out in the underground hollow, I was getting myself a bunch of the crystal shards when I was able to find these gelatin crystals. They look very similar to the crystal shards, although when you know what they look like, you'll know what they look like. So the crystal shards are actually a summoning item. Oh, sorry, gelatin shard, not crystal. And, well, if we're going to use it, make sure you're ready, because we're going to have a boss fight. I think, again, I'm going to go back for titanium. I think I'd rather the defense rather than having the extra bodyguards, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, this is what would be considered an early hard mode boss, so let's see if I stand a chance against it. Queen Slime has been summoned. Oh, shoot! Okay, she just appeared out of nowhere! So, yes, we've heard of King Slime, say hello to Queen Slime, and she has a lot more going to her. I'm not going to lie, I know next to nothing about Queen Slime. I have never fought her until now, so this is actually something completely new to me. As you can see, she has 18,000 health, as well as the fact that she is summoning, well, slimes that can fly. So, yeah, she is definitely a lot more dangerous than her husband, King Slime. So, right now, I'm mostly just trying to keep my distance. Honestly, at this rate, I'm doing things. I'm probably better off with the minions than anything else. Let the minions attack, and then let me deal with them. Let them attack the queen, and let me just deal with dodging. Oh, they fly now? She flies now at half health. And there is just slime everywhere. Heal. Okay, pirates are good because of their, a lot of damage, but the issue with these slime pirates that I see is that they are all physical. Okay, I need to move. Oh, I'm dead. I am so dead! Crud! Yeah, that did not go well for me. But yeah, that's essentially... Get out of here. Another boss that we could fight. And I'm gonna give her another shot. But I'm gonna do it at my arena, rather than this one right here. Alright, round 2, let's go. Or can I not? Oh! Shoot! She is... Okay, I did not know that. She is biome-specific. She will only spawn in a hollow biome. That stinks. Oh, guessing I got a crossbow, although I don't have my crossbow all but set up. Oops. That would have been the smart thing to do! Actually, there's a lot of small things I could have done. Like, wow! Even a body slam does damage. Oh, I can't bounce off of her. That stinks. Oh yeah, I'm dead. She can jump so high. She does so much damage. I need to focus on healing and surviving. Crud, 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 crud! No! I hit the button, but not fast enough. Dang it! Well, hard mode is going terribly for me. So if I want to make any mechanical items, you're going to need either Souls of Night and or Souls of Light, some iron or lead bars, and whatever is specific to them, be it rotten chunks, bones, or eyeballs. Rotten chunks, iron bars, and Souls of Night will get me one mechanical worm. I actually want to try fighting this guy using these holy arrows that I made. Now this guy should not be biome specific like Queen Slime was, and there is something else I could be doing to increase my odds of winning. I just, for whatever reason, haven't done that yet, because I'm clearly not the smart one of the group. Thanks to the mechanic, if we take her wiring kit and whatnot, and use that stuff on statues, we can get stuff to spawn from said statues. For example, if we have a heart-based statue and use it on that, we can get hearts out of the statue every so often. But I'll try and beat the boss without relying on that. Mechanical Worm, come on down. So the Destroyer is another one of the bosses of this game. He has 80,000 health. So you want to make sure, again, like other bosses, you are ready. As you can see, he has a lot going on with him. This is a good reason why I really wanted to bring in these holy arrows for the shooting stars, because they can just go all over the place. Although you gotta be careful, because this guy also has his little droids going everywhere as well. This guy can be kind of annoying. Between all the lasers, the little droids, and I died. Okay, I am clearly not ready to fight any of these bosses. Like, good God, I am getting destroyed. And the issue is, I'm using hard mode items. Now granted, maybe I would have been better off using titanium armor rather than my spider gear, but at the same time, yeesh. Things are, as if it wasn't obvious, things have definitely gotten a lot harder getting to hard mode. But yeah, these heart statues, combining it with the wrench, and... Okay, so, using the wrench, and talking to the mechanic, not the dog, We combine that with wire, as well as a timer. There is a cooldown, so I'm just going to buy the 1 second timer. We can put down the timer, put down the statues. I'm going to separate them out. Use all wire to connect them all together. And over time, there we go. These guys will drop you hearts. Although, again, I want to say the limit. Like, I think it will spawn 1 heart, and then we won't get another heart to spawn until the 1 is taken away. Or I could be completely wrong, because now there's like 4 or 5 of them. So yeah, this is another good way of getting yourself prepared for fighting the bosses and whatnot. Okay, it seems like there might be a limit of 2. Or maybe there's just a limit of how many can be on the screen at one time. I'm not sure. So this is another way we can do to make things a little bit easier for us. The last thing that we could do, and this is either going to require some work on your part or keeping stuff. If we fight the bosses at night, which I'm pretty sure we have to do, and we happen to have an Eye of Cthulhu just lying about, we could summon the other bosses from pre-hard mode to essentially fight us alongside the fact that we'll be fighting the actual hard mode bosses. The idea being that things like the Eye of Cthulhu are much easier to fight than the hard mode counterparts. So while dealing with the hard mode boss, you deal with the easy mode boss. The easy mode boss dies, he'll drop you a bunch of hearts, and you can use that as your opportunity to swoop in, steal all the hearts that you just got from killing the other boss, and trying to get back into the fight. Either way, I think that's about it for now. In between episodes, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I need to make sure I'm actually prepared and whatnot to actually fight the bosses, because clearly, I've been failing on that department. So, yeah, I'll get back to you when the time comes. Until then, have yourself a fantastic day. If you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer any, but clearly we've hit a point where even I'm really struggling right now. So, I wish you luck, and hope you have fun. Till next time, bye-bye.